Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Selenium Python training program. In the last session, if you observe, we were encountering an issue whenever we are trying to interact with the browser specific to a unit test case. So the issue behind that one is related to the Chrome browser exe file. So what I have done right now means in the previous sessions we discussed about a WebDriver manager. So instead of specifying my exe file, I have specified this WebDriver manager Chrome browser. That's it. Apart from that, my script is one and the same. In the setup class, it has the info related to browser launch, opening the application window maximize, and it has a one test method which will log in into an application, wait for some time where I need to enter the verification code, and the create user has the other logic basically, which is creating that navigating to the create user frame, switching to the frame, and then entering the first name. And even the tear down is having a logic to terminate the browser. See here guys, we have a tear down class and as well as a setup class. As for the definitions which we have studied, if there are a multiple tests are there within a same class, the setup class will execute only once and the tear down class will execute only once. Let me run my test script. This time my script is getting executed, and now if you observe, it's opening the application, and then it should maximize, and then it should enter the username and a password, where the verification code screen should populate. And here I'm getting the verification code from the browser, and manually I will enter that verification code here. And then as we have a given some time which is 35 seconds, it will be waiting for that much of amount of time, and then it will be performing the further operations. See, it's executing, and then it will continue the execution, guys. Cool. If we observe this execution, what it happened means one script got executed and another script got, so another test got a failed. The reason is basically this Python is executing the test in an order basically. So it means the alphabetical names it is picking. As a C is starting first, see here, it is executing this create user first, followed by this method. So in order to execute the test in a proper order, so I'm defining this syntax, guys, A, B. So when I run my test this time, if you observe here, it should execute the test cases in an order now. So I copied my verification code and I'm entering here. If you observe your editor, this time a login test is executing as we have a given a prefix A to that. So usually in order to execute your test in a proper order, you have to give this a prefix so that our test scripts will execute in an order one after another. Okay, if you observe the browser as of now, it is waiting for the time, and then it clicked on a user, it navigated to the user account creation page, and it performed the operation. But here one thing I missed, guys. See here, after clicking on a user, before switching to the frame, we have to wait for some time. Time dot sleep for 3 seconds, I'm giving it as a 8 seconds. See, after clicking on a user, it's populating a new screen which is taking a few seconds of time, hence I'm giving this a wait time. And this time when I execute my test script, it will execute successfully without having any issues. So this is the way how to create our unit test in Python, and then even how you need to configure the execution order as well. Good enough. Good enough. So this is the way how we can execute our test scripts in this. And in continuation with that, the next point which I would like to add out over here is how can I execute my unit test from the command prompt? In order to execute the test script from the command prompt, open the folder in the command prompt, or right click on the desired scripts which you want to execute. Show in Explorer option. Choose that particular one. See here, my test script is a unit 6. Right click, show in Explorer option. So whenever you have a selected that, a system path is getting populated, and here I'm typing as a command prompt and hit enter button. Automatically a command prompt is opening in that particular folder. And now Python space. My test name is a unit test 6.py. So whenever I entered Python space my unit test name dot six and hit an enter button, see here launching the Chrome browser, it is performing the operation, guys. And even it launched the Chrome browser and it is performing the operation. In this situation, I don't want to enter my verification code, hence my script will fail definitely. See here, I'm not entering my verification code. It will definitely fail as I don't want to copy it and paste it here. So let's see how it's going to looks like if anything got a failed. So this is the way how to handle or how to execute your test script from the command prompts. Good enough. And once this got executed, the next point which I need to consider out over here is within the Python test script, you do have an option to specify the verbosity. So here in this main declaration, we have to specify the verbosity. Okay, let me show you how this is going to work. Okay, see my script execution got completed and failed error equal to 1. And what is the reason behind the failure? It got displayed here. Now what I'm going to do means in my editor under this unit test main, I'm defining verbosity is equal to 2. And now let me clear the command prompt and run the same script from the command prompt again. See the difference out over here is with this verbosity is equal to 2, we can get a clear cut information about the test script, a detailed log. We can see it in either the command prompt or in the test execution also. For that particular reason, we are using this particular stuff, which is a verbosity equal to 2. But this is the way how to create a unit test and how to convert our Selenium test script into a unit testing script, followed by how to run your test script from the command prompt. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.